Will not be tolerated.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to G.E.T, Gale Electric Trempealeau. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, along with Dave Gluck, as we are going to have a little competition tonight with the PA man, but you know what? We're here. It's not raining. It's not snowing. We got excellent weather, and I get to work with Dave once again. So, Dave, welcome aboard.
Ken, I've never seen you shy away from competition, so I think we'll be just fine here. But, yeah, wasn't it a great night for football? It's a real nice evening. A little cool out there, but it's just perfect football weather. Westby coming in here 3-3, a must-win situation for them to get into the postseason playoffs. G.E.T, a season they're not familiar with, 1-7 on the year, and dealt with a lot of injuries throughout this entire season, and it's kind of showing up in their record. But it surprises me, Ken. I was surprised when I saw they were 1-7. I thought that they had a few more wins based on the scores I was seeing all season.
They have done a real nice job throughout the year, as Westby Norsemen are now being introduced as a team.
Well, here we go. Gunnar Johnson, number 30, kicking off for G.E.T. Back deep, Griffin Nelson and Anders Stockstone. And it's going to be a short kickoff fielded by Reed Barstead. Up the middle he goes. Nice return, getting it out to the 30, about 7-yard line to set things up for Westby.
Folks, we're just going to let you know that whenever there's music that's coming on, we will turn the mics down as low as we can. Well, we're just going to shut them off. That's what we're going to do because of copyright issues and that kind of thing. So we apologize for that, but if you all of a sudden hear us go down without any sound, that's the reason why. Well, Dave, I'll tell you what, like we were talking about, this is going to be an interesting one. It looked to me that G.E.T. deferred and kicked off, which meant that Westby said, well, we'll take the ball first.
I don't blame them. Get the ball in the hands of some of their speedsters, one of them being Anders Stockstone. They have Maddox Torkelson, a quarterback here out wide to the left with Bjorklund taking the direct snap. He goes up through the middle, has a nice start for about a 7-8 yard pickup. They'll mark it at 7 yards for Bjorklund. They'll do that, Ken. They'll put him in that Wildcat, and he has done nothing but run, but he has played some quarterback, so maybe you may see him just let one fly too.
Yeah, you never know. Well, he's a big young man, so he can push the line, you might say.
Now he'll come near, split out here on the close side now in motion. Stackstone up to the top, Torkelson under center to give to the first back through, and that is Brown, the fullback. He'll be close to a first down. Looks like they're going to be just going to have it a couple yards, and first down Westby.
Well, I would certainly think so. And now they will signal it. We want to say thanks to a number of our wonderful sponsors throughout. You'll see them also on the upper left corner of your screen here in the first and third quarters, and then we'll go to the picture-in-picture with our scoreboard after that in the second and fourth.
No, pitch to the near side. Here comes Stackstone. Good block out there, delivered by Brown. And Stackstone forced out of bounds. Good defense by G.E.T. Picked up about 7.
Nice job.
8.
Excuse me. Nice job on the block there, too. That picked him up. I'd say that probably gave him another extra 4 yards there.
Absolutely. Nice pancake block out here on the edge. So 2nd and 2. Again, Bjorklund in the quarterback slot, Wildcat. And he's just going to follow Devin Brown. He gets up through the middle, still on his feet. Oh, for a minute, Ken, I thought that ball came out.
I did too.
Just for a second.
He is able to pull it back in, which was pretty good, and picks up the first down here for the Norsemen. Thanks going out to Miranda Wright Agency, that is your American Family Insurance agent. It's the family that you choose, along with the Bank of Cash, and wish now all the best to the Cash and Eagles tonight. They take on the Royal Panthers. Scott Wall and the crew. It's friends supporting friends.
Griffin Nelson wide here to the near side in the slot is Stackstone. Brown and Geyer behind Torkelson. Again, give up the middle. Brown, he'll pick up about 5.
Westby
just kind of working between the tackles right now.
Ben Hansen. Gunnar Johnson on the
Well, this is a nice little drive if they can continue with it. Just kind of grind things out, chew up some clock, build some confidence. They ran into that buzzsaw last week, though.
Last couple weeks they have.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 5, ball sitting on the 29-yard line. Now gets a second back through Geyer. He pops to the outside, looking to get around the corner. Got a first down across the, just on the 20, it looks like. So he's going to pick up 9.
Jackson Burns with the tackle is number 11, chasing down number 11.
10 Westby ball placed at the 20-yard line.
Beautiful night tonight. Boy, you just could not ask for anything better here with third week in October.
Now receiver split to both sides on this first down play. Turn, give again Geyer, and that time he's grabbed. That by number 56 in Cale Pickering.
Geyer on the carry.
He just got back, looks at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Omar Jimenez was right there as well, just to make sure.
2nd and 10.
Just underway, Westby on a march to start things out. Rolling out to the right is Torkelson. Now he throws underneath to Birkeland, and he's not able to hang on to it. It's a nice hit delivered defensively on that play. That by number 9 in Omar Jimenez.
That was a very well-timed hit.
Yeah, that was what you call ball jarring, right?
Yes.
Of course, they moved Birkeland to this tight end slot position a few games ago. He'll line up on the left side as the tight end. Geyer now up to the top, and now they have Stackstone in the backfield. A split-eye timeout Westby with 8:36 here in the opening frame. It'll be 3rd and 10.
We'll take a little timeout and come back with more
Going
action.
to the top. Geyer in the slot to the right side, and Griffin Nelson behind Torkelson. They're going to throw it. Ken, the old hook and ladder was coming.
Yeah, it was.
They're bringing Nelson out of the backfield, and they were trying to hit Stackstone on kind of a button hook there, and he was going to pitch it. But unable to handle the ball from Maddox was Stackstone.
And again, it looked like he slipped as well, so I wonder if just something out there that trying to get used to that footing there on this artificial turf maybe.
So 1st and 10, Redhawks. Benjamin Hansen, quarterback number 8, Kenny, 6'3", 225.
Wow.
He doesn't run a lot.
That's something.
Inside give. Number 9 and Jimenez with the run, 6 yards.
You know, you got a quarterback that size, he doesn't have to run much, I suppose. He can just look over the top and decide if he's throwing or handing off.
Gain of 6 makes it second. I'm sorry, gain of 7 makes it 2nd and 3.
So again, Gail Trempelow is that tight offense. Lots of movement up front. Again, inside handoff. And that's number 20, number 30 with the carry, Gunnar Johnson.
Well, one thing that the Norsemen really want to watch out for, Dave, is giving G.E.T some confidence with their run. That's what happened against Viroqua, and then all of a sudden at the end of the second quarter and, boy, third quarter and fourth, they just ran roughshod.
Yeah, and Westby's run defense has been good all year long. Now here comes an outside. Cut back up through the middle is number 6, Kyle Sealing, and he picks up.
Kyle Sealing on the carry.
Looks like 10. And it'll be a first down.
Sealing has been one of their go-to guys for a couple of years now, and here he is a senior, so you know he's going to want to give it a good shot here in this final game of his career.
And he was following the block of Hansen after he pitched the ball. He got out in front of that. Now he's working out of the pistol. 2 receivers to the top. Now they'll bring one in motion. Fake it, give an inside handoff. Jimenez, and back up the middle he's going. Ran over a Westby guy in the middle of the field. And a big gain. All the way down to the 32-yard line. 22 yards on that carry.
Yeah, and this is exactly what the Norsemen do not want to see happen.
No.
Ball placed at the Westby 32-yard line.
So here we go. Ball on the 32 now. 6:46 first quarter. Up through the middle again. And there's number 6. And tackled about the 2-yard line is Sealing. 30 yards he just ripped off. Stackstone trying to go for that ball, which to knock it out, and kind of a heads-up play by Anders, but Sealing secured it. So actually marked the ball at the 4, making it a 28-yard carry. Hansen again in the pistol. Now he's going to look to throw. Rolls to the near side. He's flushed. Now he'll throw underneath, and he's going to throw it short. He had a receiver, Kenny, just not able to deliver it.
Yep. I've got about a 3-yard gap that I cannot get to here, so we're going to have to really listen in to you on the call to come back to that corner once again.
Oh, okay. Kind of a Cashton dilemma.
Just a little.
6:13 opening frame. Second and goal, ball on the 4-yard line. Turn, Jimenez behind Hansen. Touchdown. Redhawks.
Yeah, they made that look rather easy on that play.
Efficient and very quick drive.
Now look for looks like they're going to do the extra point kick here. Cameron Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert, supporting today's broadcast here. In Westby, you'll find her also in Viroqua, lifelong Coulee resident, helping out here today. And Cashton Building Supply, CBS Design. Kevin Kirking, Courtney Kuzi.
Looking for the 2, looking for the corner is Sealing, and he's got it. 8-0, Gale Electric Trempealeau. Westby, you have to figure some things out here in a hurry, Ken. Right. Again, for them, it's a must-win. Redhawks have nothing to lose.
That's right.
They're not going into the playoffs. They're just looking to win the last football game of the year on a special night here.
They get a chance to play spoiler. We'll take a little break.
And here we are. Gunnar Johnson again set to kick off. Seems like we were just right here, wasn't it?
Boy, it seemed like it.
This kickoff is going to go towards, looks like Nelson. I believe that's him, yep. At the 25, slowed down, and just across it. And it'll be 1st and 10.
Well, not a bad return, but what a kick by G.E.T.
Yeah, and Westby now just has to get back to what they did that first drive, Ken. They did well until they had the throwing situation, and not that they had bad pass calls, but just the footing out there, slipping around. And now again, it'll be Bjorklund at quarterback, and he'll try here to the near side, bouncing to the outside, got up through the middle. Now he's in the clearing, steps to the middle again. Grabbed by the jersey and brought down after a 31-yard pickup by Bjorklund.
Well, I take a look. Sealing there had him by the shirt. Talon was not going to let him go. And other than that, I think he was off to the races.
Yeah, he made a nice move about 10 yards into the run, going back to the center of the field. And, yeah, it was a grab of a shirt that Saved the day, I believe.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10. Torkelson rolling to the right, looking down for Stackstone. He's out there, and he dropped it.
Pass is in.
You know, Dave, it almost looked like he wanted to make a football move before he could really latch onto that ball.
Yeah, he tried to put the brakes on and let the defender go past him.
Yep.
And he put the brakes on, but the ball went through him. So 2nd and 10.
Tough break there. Thanks again to Cashton Building Supply, Kevin Kirky and Courtney Kuzi helping us out. And let's not forget Cashton Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson, your organic farming experts there on Highway 27.
Out of the eye, Brown, first back through, gets it, powers forward, about 6. I'll say probably 5. They've been so efficient and effective with that running game. And right now, you'd think that 3rd and 5, I could see 2 straight running plays for them.
Oh, yeah. Definitely get that bull charge going in that offensive line a little bit.
They've only had the 1 running play of no yardage. Other than that, it's been more than 5 yards a pop.
Wow. Well, let's see if they go back to it.
And they'll go offset eye now with Brown and Geyer. And Torkelson under center. Bringing Nelson in motion here. And to give to Geyer. He's up through the hole. Enough for a first down. So he picked up about 7 or 8. Met there by number 11 and Jackson Burns.
Jackson Burns, among others, on the
Geyer did something that I think coaches are going to get a little nervous about, because just before he hit, he turned his shoulders a little bit, turned his body just a tad. That's where you can get some of those rib shots. You want to be careful. Just square up with them and try and get as many yards as you can.
Yeah, get that open up like that, Ken, and then get a helmet on the ball or shoulder pad on the ball, and it's out.
Yep.
Now Geyer will go in the slot up at the top, so Stackstone wide. Torkelson again here to the near side, and it's Bjorklund behind the center. And he's going to follow Brown. He's going to cut right up.
Oh.
Still on his feet. Did a flag fly? No, no flag came.
Yeah, over on the far side.
Makes you wonder if someone turned up field a little too soon. In fact, it looked like almost like Bjorklund was leaning forward.
Yeah, that could have been.
procedure against Westby.
You might be right on that one, Dave.
Well, when the field looks wide open to you, you want to get a little head start, right? It just seemed like he was leaning a little bit, Ken.
Yeah.
Just before that snap.
Got that engine running.
So that'll back him up. That'll make it now. First and 15.
Our students are going around.
Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op bringing you the action here tonight. We thank John Maslevicek and all the crew, not only in Chaseburg, but Red Mound as well.
All your help. First and 15.
Clock working here, just under 3:50 to go in the first quarter.
Now Torkelson will go back under center. Straight eye behind him. 3:40 left in the opening frame. 8-0. Gaylord to Trempolo. Brown up through the middle. Got back. And still powering forward. Big push from the backside. That is number 75 with a huge push for Westby. Evan Birkland.
Devin Brown on the kick.
Also up there looked like 78 and Tanner Hagan.
That was almost reminiscent of some of those Philadelphia Eagle lines that they do things with when it comes to the trying to get into the end zone.
Brown got 10, and the lineman helped him get 5 more, or got 5, and the lineman helped him get 5 more. So second now, 6. Give Brown behind Birkland. That time the G.E.T defense is right there to meet him. Might have picked up 1.
Devin Brown.
Yeah, that interior line defensively did a real nice job of just staying home, and there was no parting of the ways.
Yeah, and as a linebacker, you see the guy come in motion, all of a sudden he kind of pulls up right over the top of the guard. You have a pretty good inclination that's coming there.
Yeah.
Nolan Birkin, amongst others on the defensive line on the stand there, third.
So third now. And a long 3. Brown up through the middle, still on his feet. He's going to have enough for a first. And then he's met. But he got enough of it. He needed a solid 4, and he got it.
He showed some nice perseverance there too, Dave, because he's got stopped basically and then kind of bounced out to his right about a half a step, and that gave him another extra yardage to get that first down.
Yeah, it looked like he almost kind of got tripped up in his own feet there for a minute. But yeah, good balance, good power. 1st and 10, 22-yard line. Under 2 minutes now in the opening frame. Pitch to the near side. Here comes Stackstone. And again, he's pushed out. Tried to cut himself back in, but he's pushed out. I don't know if I think they strung that out pretty good. Did he gain anything? Doesn't look like it. It's a good pursuit.
It is a loss of a head.
Griffin Nelson bringing the play in from the sideline. Bjorklund goes out.
Now here's where Westby kind of stalled in that first drive, Ken, right around here in the field. Facing now 2nd and 11. Torkelson will sit in the pistol with Brown behind him. And get a timeout maybe here. It looked like I saw Coach Holst come out onto the field.
Yep.
And there's another timeout on the field. We're going to turn our volume down because I'm sure music is going to play, folks. We'll be back here where it'll be 2nd and 11 with 1:13 left in the first quarter for the Norsemen. Line for about 150 yards of offense in this first quarter yet.
So, in other words, they have their track shoes on.
They've been up and down, haven't they? It's
Yes.
artificial turf. So here comes the Norsemen now again, facing 2nd and 11. Yeah, but second timeout needing to be burnt, but it was an important timeout to take because they need some yardage right here. To give the Brown and help. Kenny, you a little surprised they dialed that up coming out of a timeout?
Yeah.
Ben Hinson first on the tag.
Yeah, they didn't fool anybody on that red squad over there, and of course, especially Benjamin Hansen, number 8. He was right there, almost at the handoff.
Yeah, nothing on the play, and now here sits 3rd and 11. Again, receivers to both sides. Tight end to the right, slot up to the right. 3rd and 11. Torkelson back, throw into the corner of the end zone. Looking for Stackstone. He's got it out of his hands again. In and out again. He's usually very sure-handed.
Yeah.
And good defense out there by number 6 in Sealing.
I think he had his hand inside Stockton's, and that's what saved him.
Yep. Nice ball from Torkelson. Put in a good spot.
Boy, he really did.
Now it's 4th and 11.
Stops the clock with 25 ticks left on the clock here in quarter number 1. Our thanks going out to Coon Valley Telecommunications. Check them out, folks, serving Coon Valley, Chaseburg, and Stoddard with great DSL and, of course, all kinds of movie packages along the way.
Here they go. 4th and 11. Now Nelson again sits in the backfield. And here it comes again. There it is.
Yep.
Nelson with the... Oh, tell you what. That looked very nice, but covered well by Gaelic or Trempolo, and they're going to be short. And Nelson was punished on that run, wasn't he?
Boy, he got shoulder pad to shoulder pad there. Well, you got to credit G.E.T on that one. They made a play when they had to, especially kind of down there deep in their own territory. They're able to stop the Norsemen once again. So 1st and 10 going the other way. Our thanks going out to Eagle Title Company, Lori Holte, for your peace of mind when it comes to title insurance. Be sure to stop in there in Central Avenue and talk to Lori or Sarah.
So 5-yard pass play, 4-yard run, and ends up just being a yard short of a first down. So here come the Redhawks, 19 seconds left in this opening frame. Give coming near side to us, comes Sealing. He's got blockers in front of him. Across the 25 and out of about the 26, 27-yard line.
He got up a good head of steam, Dave.
And right now, Ken, they are reeling off big chunks of yardage. 14 yards for Sealing.
First down.
Well, you know, they always talk about the chunk plays, which are usually 20 yards or more, but they're knocking on the door for those chunk yards.
Now the Redhawks will split receivers to both sides, and one in the slot. They'll slide over the wing back to the top. Now to give to number 33.
Oh, nice job.
Bishop, and Bishop drug down.
Andrew Bishop on the carry.
Loss of about 6 almost.
Friedland on the tackle for Westby. And that wraps up our first quarter of play.
Trying to get the number on if that was.
Last name was Bishop.
Who was it?
Bishop.
Oh, it was Bishop.
Number 33.
Oh, wow. I think Ben Rathel might have been in there close by along with that. But, well, Dave, it's the end of the quarter.
Yeah, and I was talking about the running back, Ken.
Oh,
so
I see.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
You were talking about tackles, but yeah, Ben Rathel up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end of one. We'll look for our next 12 minutes here after the break. Right now, 8-0 Gaelic or Trempealeau, and they'll have 2nd and 16 when we come back.
Fans, can we have your attention, please? Could you please look up here at the podium back here? I have with me a gentleman who has helped G.E.T football for 50 years. 50 years. Tonight is his last night of helping spot G.E.T football for us. Gary Miller, 50 years, ladies and gentlemen. We have a little plaque for him. An honor for Gary. Thank you, Gary, for everything you've done for all G.E.T football and G.E.T athletics. We cannot thank him enough. But, you know, he's gone through what? How many football fields? 4? 4 football fields. Oh, 2 fields. Okay, he'll 3 booths, 2 football fields, and 4 announcers. Thank God he hasn't gotten rid of me yet. Ladies and gentlemen, more round of applause for Gary, please.
50 years of doing football games, Ken. That's announcing football games. That's a lot of years, isn't it?
That's crazy. I don't know if I'd ever last that long.
That's like almost 250, 300 teams.
That's very, very unique. Congratulations going out to Gary here at G.E.T.
Yeah, one of those press boxes we remember, Ken, down about the 30, 35-yard line. It was always fun to film out of there.
It was unique.
Hanging out of the windows half the time.
Yeah. I think we'd say, did you see that one?
That's about it. So 2nd and 16 now for the Redhawks as the Westby defense made a big play on 1st down. Again, this team doesn't throw the ball a lot. And when Hansen does, he's not very effective, only 24% completions on the year.
Again, one more time, please. The students will be going around asking for spare change to help a family in need. Students from G.E.T are helping this family out. That's a single.
And the run game, Ken, they use him as a lead blocker almost.
And thank you to those G.E.T students. This is their idea. This is their idea to come and help those families. So if you can help that family, we greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Trying to get our picture-in-picture going with our scoreboard here. It's not registering. I might have to try a different cord here, so bear with me.
G.E.T students coming around with canisters, Ken, collecting money for those in need in the community.
Oh.
Be 2nd and 16, G.E.T.
So that's why there's a little delay?
Maybe so. 2nd and 16 now, and we're underway. Ceiling in motion, looking to pass the ball now, and just as I said it, Ken, it's a dart to Gunnar Johnson. I think it's surprising everybody here in the stands.
Yeah.
Because that ball looks like it's going to be enough for a 1st down, 16 yards.
And that's enough for a Redhawk. and 10, G.E.T. Ball placed around 39-yard line.
Yeah, Hansen, he just threw a dart, didn't he?
That was quite the catch.
That was a great catch, that's for sure. So 1st and 10, ball on the 39 now, and he's going to go back to throw again. And they're going to throw deep down the sideline. And that ball overthrown.
Incomplete pass. Looking for Kyle Sealy.
They're looking for a little contact call here, but that ball a little long. And both defender and receiver both went down, got their feet kind of tangled up. It's now 2nd and 10.
I could not find him with the camera, so apologize for that one, folks.
He's on the field, Ken.
Not the sideline, right? I knew I was in the wrong spot.
So 2nd and 10 now. Again, Sealing in motion. They're not going to give it to him. They'll go inside with the handoff. Here comes Jimenez, and he's just a bruising running back.
Oh, my goodness, is he ever.
Omar Jimenez.
9 yards, it looks like, on the carry.
Griffin Nelson on the tackle, short. Well, the first down.
Jimenez 185, 5'11", but he delivers the contact. So 3rd and 1 now. Sealing up through the middle. He's got space, and then he's dropped.
Kyle Sealing on the carry.
6 yards on the pickup.
Griffin Nelson on the tackle.
Nelson, that was a big hit, Ken. He stoned him right there.
First down, G.E.T. Ball placed at the Westby 45-yard line.
Westby right now, that defensive line, hands on their hips already.
All right, we got the scoreboard up on there now.
Inside handoff. Johnson spinning his way.
Gunnar Johnson on the carry.
And he'll pick up around 6.
On the tackle for Westby. Gain of 7 makes it 2nd and 3.
Inside handoff again, and Jimenez. And again, Nelson with the tackle assisted by Barstead.
On the carry.
8-yard pickup
On the tackle for Westby.
and a first down.
That's enough for another Redhawk. First down, G.E.T.
Well, Dave, this almost is a little reminiscent of their first drive where they scored.
Yes, it is. Sure is. Ball now on the 38. And nice play on the backside. That was Ryan Birkeland. As Sealing was trying, or actually was number 5, Aiden Bush, was trying to be patient. And Birkeland tracked him down from the backside, and it was a 1-yard loss.
Thanks going out to more of our wonderful sponsors. We'll talk about them in just a moment's time, but, well, maybe we will be able to talk about them. Is there a timeout? Nope, they're going to get ready to go.
50-50 tickets will be sold through halftime.
Now there'll be a timeout. There's a little confusion out there on the field. Our thanks going out to, how about Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Mark Evinger bringing you today's action, servicing what they sell. And Ashley Liam with Miles of Smiles Child Care Center. You'll find that fun experience.
So 2nd and 11 coming up here for the Redhawks. Sealing in the Wildcat. He cuts it right back up through the middle. Spins and driven down. Tackled by Teach.
That was kind of a unique little run because he had the option of cutting back like he did against the Grain Dave or follow his lead blockers. He had 3 people out in front of him.
He did. He made a nice cut up through the middle.
Yeah. Again, real quick, thanks going out to Miles of Smiles Child Care Center. Fun experience for your young learner, and you'll find Ashley Liam up there in the Westby Area School District, the superintendent area.
Ball's on the ground. Westby might have it. They do. Westby's got the ball. They needed something to happen. They got the turnover as there was a missed handoff inside, covered up by number 62 in Nate Freeland.
Yeah, what a great job there, and opportunistic, you're right.
Freeland on the recovery for Westby.
Yeah, they needed something, and it was just a miscue in the backfield. And now I'll see if Westby can get something going here, 8 minutes.
Well, we hope that the Norsemen can pick up a win here and make the playoffs. Then you can go to Nordic Lanes and have a great tasting pizza and much more. Enjoy next Friday night's ball game.
Straight eye behind Torkelson. And they drop the ball. Torkelson picks it up. Now he's in all kinds of trouble. And about a 7-yard loss.
Yeah, when that ball hits the pavement, so to speak, you know that you're in trouble, and he got swarmed over.
Braden Peterson, Gunnar Johnson on the set for the Redhawks.
Positive, at least he was able to retrieve the ball.
So now Westby, 2nd and long. And long distance has not been favorable to them so far tonight. Pitch out to Brown. He's got up through. Now he's got some space. No, oh my gosh. He got loose, and they're not. I don't know if they're going to catch him. Here go. Maybe Jimenez is going to.
Oh, boy.
And Jimenez, boy, he covered a lot of ground to get Brown, as Brown had about a 10-yard lead on him. But a big run by Brown. Great job blocking on that outside. The ball's going to be marked at the 5-yard line. 75 yards on the carry, Ken.
That was just an excellent run, and you could just see him. He tried to kick it into extra gear, which he did maybe for about 20 yards.
Right.
And then the gas started running out.
Now they got to punch this in. Here comes Bjorklund at quarterback again. Nothing there. He kind of stopped and tried to spin out of there, and
he might
should have probably got on the hips of Brown, as Brown went at least 7 yards forward. No one touched him, and now we have an injured lineman down. That looks like Birkland, 75. Evan Birkland.
Injury on the plate.
He'll have to come off the way it looks, but he's a tough kid trying to get back to the huddle. 2nd and 6 will be facing Westby.
They lost a yard on that, didn't they?
Lost one, yeah. You get down in that part of the field, you just have to be really committed to the run and just really sticking your nose in there, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You're right.
That's when you miss a back, like, of course, they had stenciling for the last, 3 years or so.
Yeah. Now, he might have been a 4-year letterman, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. But they really leaned on him in the last few years.
Oh, boy, did they.
Straight eye, 2nd and goal from the 6. Give the Brown. Brown powers his way forward. He hit that hole quick. Takes it down to about the 2. Yeah, two downs here. I think I'm looking for number 22 right now.
On the tackle, a gain of a couple makes it 3rd and goal at the 3.
They'll say the ball's on the 3, but it looks like it's, well, the line of scrimmage official's right on the 2. Here comes Geyer behind Brown.
Jaden Geyer on the carry.
Geyer inched his way closer. And they look like
Ryan Waxlack.
just outside of that end zone on 4th down. And the Norsemen have another man down.
Injury timeout.
Yeah, one of the interior linemen, and very, very slow to get up.
Well, we'll bring you back this after they check out this injured player. It's 4th and goal from the 1 right now for Westby. Westby down the Redhawk turnover, marched at 80 yards for the touchdown. Now kicking off is Friedland, back deep ceiling. In front of him is Hernandez and Johnson. And this ball's going towards the corner. It's going to stay in the field of play, picked up at about the 8-yard line by Sealing, up through the middle, and trying to slide back, got out to the 21.
Sealing on the return.
Tackled by 78 in Tanner Hagan.
Tanner Hagan on the tackle for Westby.
Yeah, that took a Norseman bounce. Looked like it was going to go to the right, and it bounced back to the inside. Sealing had to pick it up and run with it. Thanks going out to the Riverbank, Westby and Coon Valley. You'll find Westby's Riverbank on the south side and Coon Valley in the heart of Coon Valley. Down home financial help.
First and 10. And Westby just looking to strip the ball, just about got it.
Omar Jimenez on the carry.
Jimenez picked up.
Ryan Brooklyn, Jaden Geyer on
Ball
the
4.
tackle for Westby. Gain of 3.
Did you notice in the NFL how the defensive backs, they come in and they are literally punching at the ball?
Yes. They must do some heavy bag work or something like that, right? But you're right, they did literally just punch. And now a jump up front.
Flag on the play. Offsides against Westby.
Yeah, just a little bit of a lean there. Ryan Brooklyn. They'll try again.
They'll make it 2nd and 1.
They'll make it 2nd
A
and
2
1.
maybe. Give Sealing going on the right side. He'll get the first down, and then he's driven down to the turf.
Kyle Sealing on the carry. Number of Norsemen on the tackle there, but it's enough for the Redhawks. First down, G.E.T. ball placed at their own 35-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup for Sealing. Ball now on the 31-yard line. Inside handoff. It looks like Gunnar Johnson. Nothing happening there as Westby 34. Reed Barstead with the initial hit. And tackle. Nelson coming up for the assist.
Yeah, they were not fooled one bit on that one. So that was a real nice defensive play for the Norsemen. Trailing here 8-6, and again 3:15 to go in this first half action. You can see the score and the clock running in the upper right corner of the screen now.
2nd and 11. Pass outside, up, and caught, intercepted by, looks like Casey Wilbur, spinning over to the 20-yard line. Ken, that may be Wilbur's maybe 7th. I'll have to take a look at that. A week ago, Ken, he was leading the states in interceptions.
Really? My goodness.
And he had 6, so now that makes 7 interceptions on the year. He has 2 forced fumble and fumbled recoveries. So he's accounted for 9 turnovers.
Isn't that something? That is unique.
So Westby got another turnover. Let's see what they do here.
Nose for the ball, they say, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Good reaction out there. Berkland now spins, picks up positive yardage.
Zach Yorkland on the carry.
Looks maybe around 6 yards. We'll see where they mark it.
Along with Ben Fila on the tackle. Be a 6, 2nd and 4.
Boy, if Westby can put this in the end zone, that's kind of a big blow to this Redhawk team that has played really well.
Yes.
It's 2 minutes left here in this half. And Westby only has, one timeout left?
That's correct.
They've used it too, so
yes, you're right.
Yeah. And they've been rushing the ball real well, so they're going to have to really hustle.
Yeah.
Give the Brown up the middle, nose down, powering forward. If he gets a first down, I guess they can get up there and got plenty of time to get a play off, but the only way to stop the clock now is a timeout, and then, of course, just spiking the ball if they have the downs to work with. It's going to be 1st and goal after the Brown run.
Omar Jimenez and Gunnar Jensen on the tackle.
You almost wonder if coaches might have said something to him about, putting that head down and the shoulders and just bulling into things there.
Yeah, like you were talking about, squaring up those shoulders.
Yeah.
Ball on the 9-yard line. Give the Brown, again, up through the middle. He gets 3 yards before he gets touched.
Devin Brown on the carry.
But a nice job of tackling in there, leading it by Jackson Burns. They met him and then drove him back.
Ben Hansen, Jackson Burns
Almost 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 3 makes it 2nd and goal at the 6.
Browns handled the ball 12 times so far in this half.
My goodness, I didn't realize that.
That's some work, isn't it, for 115? Of course, the big 75-yard run. Here comes Geyer.
Oh, boy.
Boy, someone shot on the blitz and got a hold of Geyer's leg and took him back to the 10. Clock now approaching 30 seconds.
Jaden Geyer on the carry.
That might have been Gunnar Johnson, number 30, who was causing a lot of the problems there.
You got to bring those plays in a little faster than that, Ken.
Yeah.
They jogged that play out to that huddle. They're spending a lot of time on this 3rd down play. Torkelson looking to throw it out of bounds.
Pass is incomplete. 4th and goal.
G.E.T would love to throw a shutout here on this drive.
Well, it would preserve that 8-6 lead that they have, but, the tough part now, you're down to 4th and goal.
You are, and you're putting the quarterback just to pass when you're running away, to the sidelines and away from trouble. It's pretty hard to throw it accurately.
Yeah. Especially
Nelson's going to go to the top.
Young quarterback, too.
4th and goal. They're going to throw it to the corner of Nelson, and boy, he almost got to it. And G.E.T able to turn the Norsemen away when they had the ball at the 20-yard line.
Dave, I swore another quarter of a step, and that might have been a catch.
Yeah, Nelson, I didn't think he was going to actually get to that, and he came awful close. Or that ball thrown a little bit more to the outside.
Along with the G.E.T band.
Yeah, so at halftime, you'll have the video on the field, but there'll be no audio. Just so you're aware of it, you're not futzing with your volume control.
Right.
And a nice half of football. 8-6. It's been up and down.
And that is
Turnovers and turnovers on downs.
Yes.
That's kind of been the storyline for each team to be able to stop each other.
Well, we'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes here with second half action with Dave Gluck and Ken Manning. Hope you're enjoying this ball game. As Dave said, 8-6 your score. Back in a little bit.
Well, here we go. Western Wisconsin Video Productions. I'm Dave Gluck, along with the man himself, Ken Manning. As we're set for third quarter action, 8-6. Gaelic to Trempealeau. It's going to go to number 6 and sealing the way it looks. And Westby, good pursuit. And G.E.T will take it over right there, 1st and 10. Just a game of a lot of big plays, Ken, a lot of grinding it out on the ground, big runs, and then, of course, turnovers.
Yes.
So you had that going. G.E.T turning it over through the air on a fumble. Westby turning it over on downs, basically.
Yeah.
And then Westby kind of 2 big plays. Were some drop footballs, Ken, that one could have been right there in the corner of the end zone.
Right. They were so close on a couple things. Let's see if they can persevere a little bit here.
So run up the middle. And a good job again of blocking up there.
Running hard was Sealing again there, Dave.
Yeah, he picked up a good 8, looks like.
You know, he is just running hard tonight.
Yeah, he's carried the ball 7 times for 76 yards. So that's a little over 10 yards a carry.
It's not too shabby of a night.
Nope, and he's churning his legs really well. So 2nd and 2. Inside handoff again. Again, it's Sealing. And a good job staying home on the edge. I think that's Nelson. He'll get a 1st down, but that could have been a lot more with Nelson able to turn him back inside and grab a leg.
You know, he hung on to that leg. You sure he doesn't wrestle?
No, he's a real good ball handler.
He is.
A really good one.
I knew that, but he showed he had a good single leg there.
Yeah, he handles the ball like they haven't seen in Westby in a while.
Yeah.
Inside again, Jimenez, and he's going to the outside and cut down nicely for a loss by Stackstone. So the corners right now, 2 big plays here in the last 2 attempts by the Redhawks.
Yeah, they actually bumped him back, and now it's another loss on the play. This was a big loss. It's now 2nd and 12. Our thanks going out to another one of our wonderful sponsors. Let's take a look here. How about Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care? At corporate office in Cashton, remember they have dental, chiropractic, behavioral, and medical care.
So 2nd and 12. Inside handoff. And boy, there's 54 in Mankey, Ryan Mankey. They met head-to-head almost in there, and he stopped Jimenez after a gain of about 3 or 4.
On the tackle for Westby, gain of 4, makes it 3rd and 8.
I thought I saw 54. It's probably 34 in Barstead.
Oh, okay.
No, 54 is out there.
Norsemen have some young ball players out there on the defense. You think about the sophomores.
So 3rd and long, and I don't see number 8 out there, the ball hawk.
Right.
Makes you wonder if he's going to keep it to the ground. And boy, a great job by Ryan Birkland getting a hold of the back of Hernandez and then waiting for some help from Friedland.
No gain.
And that's 4th down. Is a nice defensive stand by the Norsemen.
Yeah, he was trying to whip him down to the ground, but Jimenez had some, he was turning his legs like you talked before, Dave.
On the drive up here, I was thinking a little bit about Westby could really use a big game in the special teams area. And boy, nothing bigger would be now than see the ball get returned here.
Boy, would that
with
ever.
Stackstone back there waiting all by himself. Line drive spiral. It's going to take a bounce away from Anders. He's going to track it back to the 10. Let's see what he can do with it from there. Cuts up through the middle, and boy, someone came diving from the backside and rode him down.
24.
That was number 52 and 24.
Yeah, 24.
In Peterson and Waxlex.
Yeah, 24 doing a great job on that one. Ryan Waxlex, it looked like. And you said 34?
Yard line, we'll say. Get your 50-50 ticket.
Or Braden Peterson. I wonder if that isn't Pete Peterson's boy, principal here.
The 50-50 ticket. We'll give you the numbers here shortly.
Well, I think it is. Now that more I think about that.
Let's see what Westby can do now. As they'll start again with Björklund in the backfield. There's that throw we're talking about. And now he's looking for Wilbur. And boy, Ken, I think that was a real nice defensive play.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The only difference, the only thing I would have seen is that when when he went to deflect the ball, Ken, he reached with his inside arm and went across the back of Wilbur.
Oh.
If he maybe would have come with the outside arm and got over the top of him,
Yeah.
it'd have been different. But he kind of reached through Wilbur. It'll only be a 15-yard penalty.
Pass interference called against G.E.T.
That's about the only thing I could see there.
Yeah. Well,
And with the ball on the inside, that impacts
Sure.
Wilbur's ability to catch it.
Sure, yep. But they were step for step with each other there.
Well, we talked about that a little bit, about him maybe giving it a throw, and Westby tried to hit it right away.
Torkelson's got a nice arm.
Yeah, threw it well. Now trips here to the near side. Torkelson under center. And he'll drop back and look, and he's in all kinds of trouble. That was just like the parting of the Red Sea there, and in came the Redhawks.
There was 4 Redhawks around him, and
His feet weren't even set.
yeah.
Senior, Cale Pickering. Senior, Ben Fila.
Thanks going out to Sealand's Carpetland. Tim Sealand hopes to see you soon down there in that newly renovated store. You walk on it, we sell it.
So again, it looks like they have maybe Stackstone in the backfield. No, it looks like Birkeland again. He's going to try to run to the right side. Got some positive yards back to the original line of scrimmage the way it looks. And it'll be 3rd down.
What a tackle there by Jackson Burns, Dave, is all of a sudden the feet just disappeared out from underneath him, and he went down rather hard to that turf.
They'll give him 5 on the carry. Both teams' defensive have come out to play here in this second half. Now Torkelson, he'll work out of the shotgun. Throw it to the outside and dropped
My,
by Carroll.
he might have a nightmare on that one.
4th down, Westby.
That was all but a pickoff and at least a 10-15 yard return.
Right. So now Nate Friedland will stand back and punt for Westby. Back deep, number 6 in Kyle Sealing. I don't think they're going to fake it with a 2-point game here
Yeah.
at this spot on the field. End over end rugby kick. Sealing's going to pick it up on the bounce. Has a blocker in front of him. Now he's got a wall of Westby guys in front of him. And again, Nelson down there. Again, Nelson's been all over the place tonight.
Well, you look at that return, Dave. That was probably about a 15 yard return, somewhere in there?
1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Not bad field position here for the Redhawks. Our thanks going out to Sleepy Hollow. Folks, stop in up there on the 3 facilities. Take a look at what they have. More trucks sold there than any place else.
2-5. You are the winner.
Sawyer Faust up to the top of the screen. Here in the bottom of the screen, it's Burns. Sealing in motion, they'll give it to him. Looking for space on the left side, and boy, great pursuit. Geyer, number 11 there, as well as 62 in Nate Friedland. And again, another negative running play.
You know, there was, we talked earlier about 4 Redhawks coming in on Torkelson. That's what happened there. 4 Norsemen came in to stop Sealing, and a big loss. 6:25 to go here in the quarter. This is quarter number 3. And it is an 8-6 score. Redhawks still clinging on to that 2-point advantage.
Now at the top, it's going to be Waxlax. Burns at the bottom. And now look to throw. Little throw out here to the side. Johnson, a good stiff arm. And able to get a first down.
Well,
Casey Wilbur.
you have to. I would go like this. That was a pretty nice play.
Yeah, it was. 18-yard pass play.
Ball placed at the Westby 43.
That was a real good job with that stiff arm.
Yeah, Evenstead got the brunt of that one.
5-2-5.
And now up the middle again.
Jimenez there, Dave, with the run.
Jimenez.
Yeah. Vernon Electric Cooperative helping us out, your Touch-Tone Energy Cooperative. Of course, that affordable electrical energy there on Saugstead Road.
$50 back to the Athletic Booster Club. Thank you, Doc.
So second down and about 5. Ball just inside the 40. And here comes Sealing again with blockers in front.
Oh, boy.
Sealing tackle out of bounds.
People are asking for a horse collar tackle, but, you know, he let go. He didn't take him down to the ground.
Yeah, he did. He got up high on the shoulder pads, but he didn't rip at him.
Yep.
And he's smart, too, because he's out of bounds. So
Right,
just a good heads-up play by Evenstead. 10-yard carry by Sealing, and that puts him in 1st and 10 now on to 30. Here comes Jimenez up the middle. Casey Wilbur. Nope, 78 with the tackle. Hagen underneath, tripping him up, though, was Barstead.
Gain of 4 makes it 2nd and 6. Redhawks at the Westby.
Well, our thanks going out to the Bank of Ontario, your Vernon County Bank, Ontario, Genoa, and, of course, the Westby branch. Our thanks also going out to Hold Up Displays, lifetime warranty made in the USA. Go to holdupdisplays.com.
With all kinds of blocking up the middle.
Boy.
And a touchdown run by Sealing from 26 yards out, as they had 4 or 5 guys tucked up in there and went right over the tackle.
Touchdown.
Well, and they gave it to their workhorse, too.
Sealing now up to 111 yards on that run. And now they'll look to get 2.
Oh, what a nice play there.
And that's Nelson again.
Pass is knocked down.
Hanson threw that ball, the guy hanging on his leg, pulling him backwards. He got some pretty good stuff on it, but Nelson is able to reach back and knock it down. It's 14-6 now. Yeah.
We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, Ken, looking straight across the field for me is Gabe Friedland, and injured on homecoming night, he's really the heart of that defense, and they're missing his leadership in there.
Uh-huh.
Here comes Stackstone now getting to the outside. He's going to turn the corner, boy, quickly, and runs out of bounds. Coaching staff wants a late hit over there. I don't know if one came up or not. Yep, it will. Stackstone was kind of hit about 4 yards off the playing surface.
Wow.
It wasn't vicious, but someone let him know he was there, and a little bit too much.
That's a tough one.
It's a big tag on.
Yeah. That's something that you really want to refrain from doing. You got to lead 14-6 here, and now you get a nice run back, and then you give them an extra 15 yards on top of that.
Because Stackstone, when he turned the corner, he must have stepped out of bounds at about that 48. The hit occurred at about the 40-yard line marker.
Uh-huh.
Well, of course, they tack that on, and it's 1st and 10 at the 37 now for the Norsemen. Let's see if that fires them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Give Brown up the middle. There he goes. Good job by Sealing to get underneath the shoulder pads of Brown. But not after Brown picked up some good yardage, about 10.
You know, David, if Sealing wouldn't have gone down low like he did, he would have got run over.
Yes, yep.
Brown had a pretty good head of steam up.
.344 mark of the third. Brown by himself in the backfield. He's going to get it. And, boy, somehow or another he sliced his way up through there. Still on his feet, driving. He's got another first down, another gain of 12 the way it looks.
Well, that was a nifty little move right at the line of scrimmage, like you said. That sprung him for a real nice gain, and it's going to be a first down situation here for the Norsemen.
And they have a Redhawk down on the ground right now. He was caught up in the middle of that.
Oh, boy, yep. They're going to check him out. We want to say thanks to Barge Clinic Chiropractic Office. That is Dr. Chris Neely, supporting your body's healing power. We thank Dr. Neely for his great support here in this ball game and throughout the fall season.
That looks like senior Ryan Waxlax,
oh boy,
number 24.
Well, why don't we we'll take a little break here and come right back, and they'll see if they can't get him up and walking around.
Well, Waxlax able to walk off under his own power. That's good to see. A little bit of a hobble to him.
Yep.
Westby now is 2 straight 12-yard carries by Brown has put them down.
1st and 10 Westby.
At about the 13-yard line. Now straight eye. Geyer behind Brown. They're going to give it to Geyer.
Boy.
He's quick, but he's not a big back, but he's only one. Well, they have him listed at 149.
Uh-huh. Well, somebody did a bear hug on him.
Quick pickup of a couple. Be second down.
Well, the VFW of Viroqua helping us out tonight. We appreciate their wonderful support. And, of course, when you're not watching high school football on Friday nights, head out there for Friday Night Fish.
Turn, give Brown, steps to his right. And got bent over backwards after a pickup of a couple.
2:40 and counting to go here in the quarter. Again, the Norsemen trailing 14-6, but they're on a drive.
Looks like third and about 5. Well, Kendi, you stated what you've been working for. You can keep pounding the run. They haven't gone to the outside with the run in a while.
No, not for a while.
They're going to put trips over here to the near side. Stackstone by himself at the top. Pitch now to Brown. He's got some blockers in front of him. A great defensive play by number 8 in Hansen. And the ball's on the ground as Brown lost it.
Oh, boy.
And it'll be Redhawk football.
I got to be honest, I did not see that ball bounce out.
I saw the hit delivered. I was looking down to see who that was, and it was Hansen. And I did not either.
Well, that's a big defensive play for the Redhawks.
Yeah, because that came very close to the first down where the ball's sitting.
Uh-huh.
Well, we'll see if Westby's defense can keep them pinned here deep in their territory. Hansen to run it, and he's drunk down, and he went for his knee, Ken.
Yeah.
Almost like it buckled on him. And he gets back up.
Ben Hansen on the carry.
He's feeling that.
2 makes it 2nd and 8. Want to thank all of our media sponsors and media covering.
That might be one of the reasons why he doesn't run very much.
Yeah, it's his first carry. First time he tried to run.
XOW, thank you for covering tonight's game.
2nd and 8 now. And now we got the corner at Sealing. And he'll go out of bounds.
Sealing on the carry.
At about the 35.
Goes out of bounds at the 30.
They'll say the 33.
33-yard line. However, that That's enough for the
Well,
Redhawks.
he shows his scampering ability on that one, doesn't he?
G.E.T.
Yeah, it was a quick pickup of about 25 yards.
Isaiah Carroll on the carry for the Redhawks.
Short gain.
Brady Evenstad on the tackle, amongst others for Westby.
Thanks going out to another one of our sponsors, the Varroa Booster Club. Thanks to Rob Klum, the president there of that great little group. It's not so little. They got a ton of people helping out, and they just do a wonderful job for Varroa Athletics.
2nd and 7 now for the Redhawks. Inside handoff, Jimenez,
Oof.
and buried. I'm not sure who's underneath there for West. I got to say, is that Friedland? Number 62, and Nate Friedland. He's the guy who got in there, Ken, with penetration and disrupted everything. And now about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, that's one of those plays we can call that's a blow-up right there.
It's a blow-up, exactly. You know, Jimenez had some big gainers to start this game, and since then they've been bottling him up pretty good.
Uh-huh. They're going to let the clock run out here, Dave, and that will be the end of quarter number 3. The Redhawks of G.E.T. with a 14-6 lead going into quarter number 4. It's crunch time coming up for the Norsemen.
Was putting that ball in play, and I think they called it dead just for the music was continuing to go on. They didn't shut the music off.
Yeah.
They wanted to get one more jump around in, and the ref had to blow his whistle to allow that to happen, huh? It's the last one of the year. Why not, huh? Trying to get out here and set up a screen to Johnson, and that's incomplete. Well, I'll tell you what, for a team that's 1-7, you wouldn't guess that by the reaction of the crowd here.
No.
They are really into it, aren't they?
This is a great bunch, really. Hats off to them.
Darn right.
You know, they didn't have to come out tonight.
So now punting, Westby. Stackstone back. Looks like Gunnar Johnson to punt. Yeah, oh boy.
Oops.
That'll be interesting where they figure that. Yeah. Oh no, he's going to go a lot further than that. That's going to be at least by the 40.
That's what I was wondering.
40.
Well, close.
It hit the picture here of Waxlax.
Yeah.
And about the 49. Well, good field possession for Westby right now. Fourth quarter, if they want to move on, they have to have something happen here in the next 11 minutes and 51 seconds.
Oh, boy.
And Torkelson on the blind side came Jimenez. There's nobody accounted for him.
Right. He was all by himself. Out there on the end, nobody even close to him.
Wow. That puts Westby in a bad spot right now.
Yeah.
It's 2nd and 16 long.
You don't get too many free shots in a game. That one was.
That one was. Torkelson fleeing. Feels the pressure a little bit and got back to the line of scrimmage maybe. I don't know, Ken. Going away from that running game a little early.
I could have almost seen a draw play on that particular one.
Yeah.
Jackson Burns.
Well, the other part is, you're right, Dave, because there's no need to panic. Just get your running game going. Yeah.
They've been running very effectively.
Absolutely.
And now it's almost like you're forced to throw it. They'll try Brown out here. He's got some space in front of him. Nice stiff arm and still on his feet. Boy, he got a first down, Kevin.
Boy, what a run. Oh, they're gonna mark it back here on about the 32, 33. Oh, it's still a first down. Okay.
Yep, that's a 10.
First and 10, Westby.
Started for the 49-yard line. Pick up about 18. He's having a game. He's up to 160 according to my numbers. Now they'll pitch it out here to Stackstone. He's trying to make something happen. He's in all kinds of trouble, and boy, he got blown up by Sealing.
Andrew Stackstone on the carry. Kyle Sealing on the
Stackstone wanted to make a move, Dave, and when he made that stop, that's when Sealing unloaded.
loss of 5 on the play.
You know, the Viroqua Dental Center, Dr. Leanne Klum, right behind one of our other fine sponsors in Sleepy Hollow up there on the north side. Stop in there for your next beautiful smile.
Yeah, you try to get your hands into your fast guys like that, but they're not, you know, halfbacks who plant their feet and drive it up the field. You know, they're looking to get around that edge. And now Brown is bottled up after a gain of 2.
Upper left corner of the screen, you can see the clock continuing to move on.
Gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 13.
Kind of becomes an enemy now, doesn't it?
Yeah, this 3rd and long is tough. Out here to Stackstone, he's got to make a lot. He dropped the ball again.
Pass is incomplete. Fourth and 13.
Anders will have nightmares tonight, won't he?
Oh my goodness.
He's got great hands, and just tonight's been a different story for him. So 4th and 13 now, and that offensive line has to give Torkelson some protection. Boy, where's the? I'm surprised there's not a flag there.
Yeah.
Ball flew out of bounds, I guess. That ball maybe is on him. It might be a different story.
Change of possession. It'll be Redhawks football first and
Now you look at the Redhawks, they're going to want to eat this clock up a little bit.
Again, concession stands.
Well, one of our other sponsors, Varsity Funeral Home, helping us out tonight. Serving the surrounding communities, Westby, Viroqua, DeSoto area. Also Gaze Mills, just to name a few.
So 1st and 10 from the 34 for G.E.T. Outside for a short gain is Sealing.
What are you talking about?
Maybe a couple.
Clayton Geiger there on the help to the assist on the tackle for Westby. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Redhawks.
So ball now sitting on the 37-yard line. Again, up through the middle, and Birkland again hanging on to a handful of jersey and slowed him up.
On the carry for the
Still
Redhawks.
got some positive yards, and you know, again, this is such a big defensive set here for the Norsemen, because a first down by G.E.T, and you know they're going to be able to run off another 2.5 minutes on that clock.
Right. Westby front line digging in. Bring Jimenez, looks like. He's got it. Up across the first down marker, and Barstead rides him down.
Oliver Rivas on the carry. Sorry, Omar Jimenez on the carry. Excuse me. Omar Jimenez on the carry.
Pick up about 11.
Get on the tackle. That's enough for Redhawk. First down.
Down to 7:30 to go here in the game.
Give right up the center.
There's somebody in there for the Norsemen, 22 maybe. And Devin Brown really, he really stuffed that one.
Just 2.
A gain of 2 seconds and 8 Redhawks.
I'm surprised he got a couple of yards there, to be honest,
Yeah.
Dave. That was a good job there by Brown.
Stood him up.
But notice the Redhawks, and you can't blame them. They are in no hurry to get up to the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd and 8 now. That'll make it a little bit shorter now.
Yeah.
Offside Westby.
That's Berkland again. He was called earlier in the game.
Five-yard penalty, 2nd and 3.
So that'll make it just 2nd and 3 now. Westby quick to the ball carrier. It looks like Johnson again with the ball.
Johnson on the carry.
He just picked up 1.
That
And now
was,
big 3rd down play.
yeah, that was a good job there by that defensive line after the unfortunate jump.
Placed at the 40-yard line.
And they knew where the play was coming to. You know, they had 3 people helping to lead the block.
Inside, Jimenez. He's going to get it.
Wow.
They had him, but he kept those legs powering, slid off the tackle, and leaned forward and got about 4.
And that's
You know, you stop and take a look at that now, Dave, and if the Norsemen can stop this Red Hawk crew, and it would have to be a 4 downs. They're going to be 4 down situation. You know, you're losing precious time. You're going to be lucky to get the ball back in the 2.5 minute mark.
Right, exactly. This is a big set of 4 downs now.
Yes.
They try to reverse, the ball goes on the ground. Boy, getting a little tricky at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Fumble on the play.
And Jimenez trying to give it. He hit the inside handoff and tried to give it then to Sealing. And Jimenez able to get back on it.
Well, that might be a big play right there for the Norsemen.
Surprised that the Redhawks went to something like that. Maybe tried to throw an old roundhouse there at the Norsemen, and it didn't work out.
Well, and you think the way they've been running the ball forward so much, to do a little trickery right there is rather interesting.
Yeah, they get a stop, short gain here or no gain here. That'll put them in a throwing situation. Here comes Sealing. And boy, he scored it forward. Picked up 10, about 11 yards.
That just put it back to 2 down territory. I mean,
Yep.
On the tackle for Westby makes it 3rd
and again, the clock, as you can see, it's going to be under the 4 minute mark when they snap the ball. Our thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Stop in and take home some of that country goodness in the convenience store in downtown Westby.
So 3rd down, a long 4. Jimenez, he's out in the open. And he's going to score, and that's going to do it, I think, tonight.
Yeah.
32 yards out, Jimenez. And they have really put on a display of rushing tonight. Westby has had no answer defensively, and really they've had a good run defense all year long, Ken.
Yes, they
but
have.
Tonight they just have not been able to figure it out.
Well, they kind of got 2 to 3 people that can just keep pounding the ball. Sealing is really caused some damage, and now the young man here, Jimenez.
So a 2-point conversion to give it to number 14. Oh boy, he is. Eric Salas, a senior, and
boy, I don't know.
He's listed, Ken, at 5'2", 120, and
okay.
I thought he was going to get in there for a minute, then he just took a lick.
Yeah, he did.
He's checking his helmet right now.
I don't blame him on that one. We're going to take a quick break. It's 20-6, G.E.T with the lead.
Well, we're back. Johnson to kick. This 1-7 team has looked like a 7-1 team tonight.
Pretty much.
Short hop picked up by Nelson. He's going to try to get to the far side and tripped up by the kicker himself in Gunnar Johnson.
Boy, he got down the field in a hurry.
Sure did.
And he must have got down there untouched.
And he dove and got the heels of Nelson.
First and 10, Westby, ball placed at their own 20.
Well, right now Westby needs a big play.
Yeah. They do have a little more time on the clock than I thought, but they're down by another touchdown. That's the problem.
Yep, they're going to have to score here and look at the onside.
Yeah.
But first things first. Torkelson. Little hook and lateral to Anders Stackstone. And he got it out to the 45. That was a nice pitch by Nelson. He kind of wrapped that around like a wraparound bounce pass. But he got it into the hands of Stackstone. They've gone to that play 3 times now tonight.
I was just going to say, is that 2 or 3, Dave?
That's 3. 2 successful.
Yep.
And now the clock starts to wind again. They'll send 2 to the top of the screen. Torkelson stepping back. A nice block by Brown. Stepping into the pocket is Torkelson. And did a great job kind of stepping up into the pocket. And just, I don't know if he had his eyes downfield, but he didn't see 24 in front of him.
Yeah.
Now it's second and 10, 9. That ball going outside, and so Stackstone kind of pulled up around the 45-yard line. Maddox Torkelson sophomore.
Yeah.
He's got good size to him. He's taken some shots all year long. I tell you what, he's gotten back up on his feet all the time. You got to give him a lot of credit for that.
I agree. And he's only going to get better and better.
Exactly. Get in that weight room and get more on his frame, which he's got a big frame already.
Yeah.
So third now and 9. Straight eye. Quick pass out to Stackstone. He slips one tackle, still on his feet, and boy, he got close. He'll make it fourth and really short, depending on which official they go with here. Yeah, about a yard.
Yep. Well, our final sponsor of the evening is the Westby Co-op Credit Union. 9 facilities in western, central, and southwestern Wisconsin.
So fourth and 1. Do you think it's going to be a nope there? I thought they'd give it to Brown. He's just going to throw it up in the air, and that'll be taken by number 5 with the interception in Aiden Bush. And that'll do it.
Yep.
Redhawks have the ball. 6-yard line.
Well, Westby making it interesting on that drive. Just the sack hurt. A miscommunication on a throw. And it's 1st and 10. Jimenez again. That Hansen for a quarterback, Ken, he is up in front of the hole almost every play.
Yeah. Well, you know, a big body, he can screen somebody out. He doesn't have to knock him over, just screen him out.
Yep. 16 more yards for Jimenez.
So now, when do you start taking a knee?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Westby has timeouts. Would you use them?
I just think you get up to the line of scrimmage and you use all the clock you have.
Yes, I agree.
Westby, I guess if they're going to use timeouts, they probably would have been using them.
Yeah.
And now we have
Timeout on the field.
G.E.T, yeah. They had to do that one. So we'll take a little timeout. Be right back.
1st and 10, Redhawks. Sealing. Taken down by Wilbur.
Kyle Sealing on the carry.
And Westby looks like they're just content to
Clayton Geyer on the tackle.
let this one end.
Yep.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, down to that 40-second mark.
Timeout.
Well, Cashton lost their game to Royal by a score of 38-17. They should still be in the playoffs, but a tough loss there for them. That might kick them out of a home playoff game.
Substituting all of our wonderful seniors off here tonight.
Well, we're going to take a little break here. They think they call a timeout for their seniors, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. You know, it's a nice honor to them, I guess,
Yep.
in a game like this. I'll send the next group out there and just take a knee.
Yep. All right. Well, it looks like we don't have to worry. They're not going to play any music. If not, we can stay right here. Well, you know, put the hands together. Their seniors came through tonight.
They certainly did. And there's the kneel down. Should do it.
Yeah.
By the way, happy birthday to Margot Faust.
Well, we can probably, I get a little nervous if they're going to play music at the end of the ball game.
I got that right. 20-6, a Red Hawk victory here on a game. Ken, it was pretty good. The score doesn't really show out to me.
Right.
Both teams had their opportunities. Westby definitely had their opportunities, and just bad timing on some plays, I guess,
Yeah.
and not able to hang on to it when they're on a big drive earlier in this half.
First half was great. You know,
Yeah.
what a good game. But you're right. It just kind of got away from them, didn't it?
So Westby will end the year missing out on the playoffs. Gaelic Trempolo, they'll get their second win of the game. This has been Western Wisconsin Video Productions, Ken Manning production. I'm Dave Gluck with Ken Manning, and look for WWVP on the playoff route, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll do some volleyball. We'll follow Cashton, most likely. They're the only area team in the playoffs. Thanks so much, Dave, for being here. It was always fun going to games with you.
After a great career.
We'll be back with more action coming up next week from playoff time. So long, everyone.